Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I did this half full glam, half skull tutorial for Halloween. I did more glam on this side of my face than I have ever done. I've got the wing liner, I've got false lashes, I've got glitter. Mind you, the falsies aren't staying on very well because I never do them. This side, I used some Wet n Wild stencils. If you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching and please subscribe to my channel for more fun looks like this. Like this video and go watch some of my others as well, please. So I already have my base makeup done, and I'm going to start with this stencil from Wet n Wild. It's the Skull Queen stencil, and I'm using this white Wet n Wild body crayon to shade in all of the teeth. The crayon is really creamy and kind of messy, and I don't really like how the stencil looks when it's done, but I think it is really cool. It's really quick and it's really easy, and it doesn't take too much thought. And while the crayon is still creamy, I'm taking this e.l.f. brush and I am extending the tops and bottoms of the teeth to make them look longer. And now I'm taking this Urban Decay Smoked palette and I'm mixing the shades Backdoor and Blackout, and I'm going to use this small brush to try to draw lines in between all of the teeth. It was very difficult because the crayon was just so creamy. It kept mixing with the shadows. I'm going to use another part of the stencil, and I'm going to use those same two shades from the Smoked palette, and I am just shading in the hollows of the skull. And I'm doing that to my nose as well, just the one half. I'm going back and I'm intensifying the black underneath the cheekbone and also making it look more cohesive because I had already put some down underneath my cheekbone before I used the stencil and they didn't quite meet, so I'm just mixing them to try to make it look decent. Now I'm using those same two shades once again to hollow out my temples, and later on I do take some concealer and try to clean it up because the edges were pretty messy and they got a little out of hand. Now I'm using those same two shades once more, and I am not very neatly shading in my eye to make it look much more hollow. I'm going underneath, above, and into the brow. And also, I have my camera set on my table in front of me, and so every time my elbow goes down, it shakes the camera because I did not think it through. I apologize. And I'm still deepening in that eye socket. I cut out all the audio, but I'm currently listening to Now That's What I Call Halloween. And it's awesome. Now I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to contour the glam side of my face with the shade Subconscious, and then I will be bronzing up that side with the shade Shadow Play. I'm also contouring my nose, one side of my nose. The side that doesn't have a hole in it. Well, I guess technically both sides of my nose have holes in them. You know what I mean. Now I'm using Tarte Concept to blush up my cheek on my more livelier side. And this is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlighter in Luminous. I really like this highlighter. I don't wear it very often because it's very, very glittery, but I think it's really pretty. But it is very glittery, like loose glitter. Now I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and I am taking the shades Butter and Pooter, or was it Pooter and Pukey? I can never remember. And I'm using this Morphe brush and Now I'm taking Jack's, a dark red maroon color, and I'm putting that in the outer corner and then blending again. And again, I shook the camera. I'm sorry. I'm taking the NYX Glitter Primer and the NYX Face and Body Glitter in the shade Crystal. It's an iridescent holographic glitter. I wanted to use something really pretty and really glamorous, but the glitter is really hard to blend because, you know, it's glitter. So it's not as neat as I would like it to look, but I did my best. And then I'm taking that red shade once more and continuing to deepen the outer corner. And blending. Yeah, and then this is where I drop my Jaclyn Hill palette. I always get so frazzled when I'm filming. I also get frazzled when I'm doing voiceovers. I used this Sephora eyeliner to do my waterline, and I'm taking those dark shades from the shadow, see, I told you I get frazzled. The dark shadows from the Smoked palette to smudge it out, and I'm also taking some of the contour shades from the Kat Von D palette to further smoke out the lower lash. The eyeliner started to get really thick. Now here's kind of a close-up on what I had been doing. Now I am taking the NYX brow mascara in Espresso, and I am also filling in my brow a little bit more. I realized it wasn't to my standards. On my skull side, I feathered out the brows a little bit more than the normal. Here I did eyeliner and lashes, two things I don't normally do. I used the Balm Schwing eyeliner for the wing, and then Ardell Demi Wispies, and this is the Makeup Revolution Velvet Lacquer in the shade Rebel. I wanted something bold and bright for this glam side of my face. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and I hope you all have a happy Halloween. So thank you, and remember, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks.